think Mike Hughes was TNS Football Club, wasn't he? I think from those early days at Lance and Fried when Spider, as he was more affectionately known by everybody at the club, was instrumental in making the club what it is today, really. He was an inspiration, I think, an inspiration for everybody involved in the club, whether that's a senior player or a young player coming into the club as a 7-year-old. His enthusiasm for the club at all levels was unbelievable, and he's sadly missed by everybody.
On a personal level, a big loss really. As soon as I come to the football club 13 how many years it was ago, Spider was one of the first ones to welcome me in. Great bloke, great family man as well, so big loss for the club as well, because he's, you know, one of our biggest fans and a great supporter and a follower of the football club.
I've only been at the club for 3.5 years. You know, this is my 4th full season, and you know, and Spider was he's always a pivotal figure. You know, have a chat with him after the game, and you know, we didn't lose many, or haven't lost many. You know, but you know, he's very, very passionate about the football club, and he was just genuinely a really, really nice guy. Everyone had a lot of respect for him, and you know, and I think the best thing you could say is, you know, he loved the club and he was a real, real gentleman.
I've known Spider probably getting on 15 years now. Like I say, from the very first time I stepped foot in Hans's Fried, welcomed me as like a family. You know, made me feel really welcome. You know, and not only for me, but everybody at the club. You know, he's a massive figure within the club, and everybody respected him because he was a proper gentleman. Like I say, he followed me throughout my career, and you know, it was a sad loss, and it always is going to be a sad loss. And I know the players like myself, Scotty, Wildy, will miss him shouting from the terraces, especially when you're kicking it out of play. But no, he's a great bloke, and obviously he'll be sadly missed.
Talked about Spider earlier on, and obviously, you know, when I first come to the club, it was almost like a double act. You know, Spider and Keith, and you know, and Keith spends quite a bit of time coming to watch training, and you know, he comes to all away games, all home games, and you know, he fully deserves it. He does the announcements, and you know, he's a really, really top guy. He's got good banter. He gets on well with the players. All the players talk to him, and everyone respects him a lot, and including myself. And you know, it's a fantastic award and a fantastic achievement, and he deserves it more than anybody.
Keith, I think anybody who's involved with TNS and who've been involved in TNS for the longevity knows he is basically TNS, you know, and I can't think of anybody else fitting enough to win the award. You know, he comes down daily to watch the lads train, you know, speaks to you as a proper person, you know, wants to know everything about the club, really interested in how the lads are doing, really interested, takes really keen interest in how the scholarship, how the academy's doing. You know, he's always asking me questions about the up-and-coming lads, you know, and he's here every day, every match day, you know, on the mic, and he is, like I say, he is Mr. TNS. Like.
Keith's a great lad. Again, like Spider, a bit of a double act. As soon as I come into the club, they were both welcoming. Keith's always got lots of stories for me about his past and things, and lots of good anecdotes that he shared over many years. A big supporter of the club, hardly misses a game, whether at home or away. Always with us on the coach. Loves the football club. Very positive around as well. He comes down and watches training through the week. Shares his thoughts, and never afraid of telling us if we play bad or asking questions about the team selection, things like that. So, yeah, Keith's great.
I think I'd perhaps describe Keith as a TNS stick of Blackpool rock, really, because he's green and white through and through. And I think, again, the amount of time that he spends at the club, certainly now he's retired, he's here most days. He's obviously our PA announcer. He loves the job. He loves his involvement with the football club. he's got a real passion for it, the same as Spider had a passion for this football club. They were driving buddies, going to games home and away, and I think Spider will be very proud of the fact that Keith has won the award in the first year.
I'd like to introduce a special award this year in memory of Mr. Michael Hughes, our president and a great friend of mine. A true supporter of this club, and without his efforts over the years, we wouldn't be where we are today. I'd like to introduce the first winner, a person who's tirelessly worked for the club over the years and has given his time freely. He's a great supporter of the club. You'll see him at all the games, home and away, and you'll also more fondly hear his voice. So I'd like to introduce the first winner of our award, Mr. Keith Weaver. Thank you very much for all your time and hard work you put into the club.